a fun outfit.
Thank you. It's a little chilly.
Yeah, no, I bet.
It's kind of cool. All right, so I'm here with Matt Petersen, Global Green CEO. Now tell me, what is Global Green?
Well, we're the U.S. affiliate of Green Cross International, and we actually have an affiliate Green Cross Australia as well. So we're around the world, and here at Global Green we're working hard to fight climate change and reduce energy use in buildings and schools and affordable housing and improve people's lives and make a healthier world.
Now tell us a little bit more about this year's party theme, Green Cities for a Cooler Planet.
Greener cities for a cooler planet. It's really what it's all about. I mean, 70% of the world lives in cities, and 70% of all our energy use and greenhouse gas emissions come from cities. And we need to do a better job of making sure that we use less energy, drive less, figure out ways to make our lives healthier. And cities is where it all starts. So whether it's schools or affordable housing and city buildings or transportation, commerce, waste, and recycling. We're doing a big recycling project in New York City. That's where it all starts.
So now we're going to get specific. Now, your mission to rid the world of weapons of mass destruction, as well as provide clean water, is a huge task. So where do you begin with such a huge responsibility? What first?
No task is too small. But particularly when our founder was Mikhail Gorbachev, who is a big thinker and saw the world needed a revolution, if you will, of consciousness, of values, of thinking when it came to nuclear weapons, when it came to the lack of clean water around the globe, the issue of climate change. And so we tackled these three big issues to achieve our mission of value shift. Whether it's in Russia, we're working with communities to help ensure they know what's going on with the destruction of chemical and nuclear weapons, so they support the policies in Moscow and Washington. Or we're working with communities in Africa to ensure they get access to clean water, and then pushing the governments to ensure that everybody has the right to access to water. We're here in the U.S. We're reducing energy bills for low-income families so they can better their lives and put more money in their pocketbook and buy healthier food.
Excellent. And have you noticed a shift in recent years? Do you think people are waking up and finding they do have an eco-conscience?
I think people are realizing they have an eco-conscience and they're beginning to do something about it. In some cases more than others, but and it's also coming from the need to conserve money, the need to conserve resources, the need to conserve energy. As gas prices go back up, as energy costs are going up around the world, people are becoming more conservation-minded in every sense of the word, and even perhaps frugal in the best sense of that word, and then we can do less with more, or more with less, excuse me. And I think that's really what's going on. So whether it's buying a green car that's more fuel efficient, or pushing their school district to save money and energy, so there's more money for textbooks. We spend more money on energy bills for schools in this country than we do for computers and textbooks. Just that our priorities are back.
And tonight it's a great pre-Oscar party. You have a great celebrity following. Tell me a little bit about the party tonight and why it's important to have celebrity backing.
You know, I would say when we first started working with Hollywood more directly 8 years ago, we had a tough time getting any coverage to environmental issues. So we had a tough time bringing attention to the science of global warming, bringing attention to the solutions to global warming. And when we called on President Bush to attend the World Summit on Sustainable Development, Leonardo DiCaprio joined us. That was in August of 2002. There was more media coverage of our press conference with DiCaprio than there was of the actual meeting. Now that's changed. Last December, Copenhagen climate talks got tremendous coverage around the world. There was no celebrity that was needed to do that. You know, some may say President Obama is a celebrity, but there were 50 heads of state there, more than had ever assembled anywhere outside of New York for a UN General Assembly. So we're seeing progress. At the same time, celebrities still help to continue to bring attention, to use their spotlight of their celebrity to bring attention to the science, the problems, and more importantly, the solutions.
And what's your opinion on people lessening their meat consumption to help restore the planet and its resources?
No, I think it's reducing meat consumption and making choices in every part of our life is really an important part of how we're going to create a more sustainable future. Meatless Mondays is sort of a new movement that's taking hold in schools and in workplaces, and I think is an important part of raising health consciousness as well as environmental consciousness. And trying to get people to walk or ride their bike instead of driving is something that seems so simple, but in a city like Los Angeles, it's a daunting challenge. And so we continue to press the case that it's not just about green cars, it's about other greener options.
And that leads me perfectly to my last question for you. What are your personal green tips?
Well, live green, drive green, and vote green. And that means both with your pocketbook and your ballot box.
Perfect. Well said. Thank you.